200 years ago, train made its debut in Europe, playing a significant role in promoting modern industry and propelling Europe to the forefront of human civilization. Today, trains remain an integral part of our lives. However, it is unfortunate that in some parts of Europe, outdated and sluggish trains still traverse the tracks, some of which are older than our grandpas. To achieve faster and more efficient train travel, some European countries are seeking to cooperate with China in building high-speed rail projects. Currently, the first high-speed rail built by China in Europe is currently underway. This ambitious railway project spans 352 kilometers and costs over 3 billion euros, setting a new benchmark in European high-speed rail history. It also demonstrates China's increasing influence in the European high-speed rail market. This is China Showtime. Let's get started. The update project for the Belgrade-Novi Sad section of the Budapest-Belgrade Railway has been fully completed and is now officially open for operation. In its first month of operation, this railway line operated 1,140 trains, averaging 38 trains per day, and transported a total of 221,700 passengers. On average, 7,390 passengers traveled on this railway per day, with a peak of 13,076 passengers on a single day. This high-speed train is both safe and convenient, providing fast travel, and has received enthusiastic acclaim and widespread praise from the people of Serbia. The opening of the new railway line has put Serbia on the fast track of high-speed rail development, making business in Serbia easier and more convenient. Ivan, a native of Novi Sad, has been doing business between Belgrade and Novi Sad for years and has been troubled by the inconvenience of traveling between the two cities. With the opening of the Belgrade-Novi Sad section, the travel time between Serbia's first and second largest cities has been reduced from over 90 minutes to just 33 minutes, which has made him very happy. Originally, there was an old railway between Belgrade and Budapest, which the Orient Express operated on, before the First World War, passing through the Budapest-Belgrade Railway. In the 2010s, the two countries decided to modernize the railway to high-speed rail. After the opening, the original 8-hour journey was shortened to 3.5 hours, and the designed maximum speed of the high-speed train is 200 kilometers per hour. According to the plan, this section of the railway should be completed by the end of 2024. In 2015, the Hungarian government announced the official launch of the 152-kilometer project, which is being implemented by a joint venture between the Hungarian State Railways, China Railway Investment Company, Limited, and China Railway International Group. The project started construction in 2021 and is expected to be completed in 2025. Most of the 200-kilometer railway line in Serbia was reconstructed by several Chinese infrastructure companies, funded with loan from the Export-Import Bank of China. The section Stara Pazova to Novi Sad was reconstructed by the Russian RZD International. On March 19, 2022, the project for the Belgrade-Novi Sad section was completed and officially opened for operation, with the remaining sections to be completed in the following years. The Budapest-Belgrade Railway is a part, in the first stage, of the planned Budapest-Belgrade-Skopje-Athens Railway, which aims to connect Central and Southeast Europe. China plans to extend the railway renovation project further south to Greece, reaching the port of Piraeus, where a Chinese enterprise holds a majority of shares. This plan, if realized, could reduce logistics costs for transporting goods to Central and Southeast Europe, make it easier for people to travel, and promote local economic development. After independence in 2006, Serbia has been actively seeking ways to develop its economy. Modernizing the railway system would connect the Central and Eastern European regions and drive the rapid development of the Serbian economy. Unfortunately, Serbia now lacks the ability to build a modern railway system on its own and has had to seek help from the international community. To update its railway system, Serbia has invested $billion, and enterprises from 27 countries around the world participated in the bidding process. Ultimately, Serbia chose Chinese companies, which was the right decision given China's successful high-speed railway system and experience with similar projects globally. Furthermore, the Budapest-Belgrade high-speed railway aligns with China's vision for cooperation between China and Europe, enabling Chinese companies to offer very competitive prices, while Chinese banks provide favorable loans for the project. However, the project in Hungary did not go as smoothly. Although Hungary is an EU member with better economic conditions, infrastructure construction in the country has always been monopolized by European companies. Since 2017, the European Union has repeatedly delayed the project on the grounds that it does not comply with procedures. Furthermore, there are opposing voices in Europe claiming that the Budapest-Belgrade Railway is not in the interest of Europe and Hungary, and that it will result in a loss-making business. According to their estimates, it will take 2,400 years for the railway to break even after it opens. Yes, you heard that right. 2,400 years. Gergely Karacsony, the mayor of Budapest, who is jokingly called the most anti-China man in Europe, he said,
"Firstly, it will be built with Chinese loans, and secondly, it will primarily serve as a means of transport for Chinese goods entering Europe through Hungary. In my opinion, the EU has made the right decision to promote internal economic cohesion, and this investment is contrary to that. Most importantly, although it is an interest-free loan, it will still be paid for by Hungarian taxpayers, and the investment will not be returned for 1,000 years, which means it will never be returned."
So funny. If this project is not something made in China, we would surely say it's the best project on our planet. Leaving aside these opposing voices, the Hungarian section of the Budapest-Belgrade high-speed railway has already started construction in 2021. When the EU was struggling, Chinese banks provided 85% of the project's funding. It is expected that by 2025, high-speed trains made in China will be running on Hungary's railways. In order for the new railway to smoothly connect to the existing European railway network, Chinese railway equipment has achieved dual certification of both Chinese and EU railway technical standards through the efforts of engineers. This not only paves the way for the bright future of this high-speed railway line, but also wins the ticket for Chinese high-speed rail to enter a wider European market. The Chinese-made high-speed railway in Serbia showcases China's new technological prowess to Europeans. The complete Budapest-Belgrade high-speed railway will further expand this influence. This model of benefiting from friendly cooperation is increasingly appealing to the hearts of Europeans. And cooperation and development are the choices that best serve the interests of human society. The arrival of Chinese high-speed trains in Europe is a testament to this viewpoint. In the not-too-distant future, we may see Chinese-made trains spread throughout Europe. Let us extend our blessings to Serbia and Hungary, Europe and China, and the world for a brighter future.